What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And TitleMax, is it a scam? And should they be shut down? Let's discuss. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Now, I'm covering this because I saw this on Jalpnik this morning. I'll try to link the article in the description down below. But they were talking about how TitleMax is a horrible company, or is it a scam? And I'm going to be honest with you. In our country, at least here in the United States, I know some of you guys that are overseas and stuff in your primary and secondary schools, they teach you guys about credit and interest rates and all that stuff. They don't do that here. I kind of feel like they do that here on purpose. They don't teach people about credit. They don't teach people about, what you need to do to get a mortgage or none of that stuff. They rather teach you about calculus or, solve for X. Smashing your baby mom's sister's cousin. It's like, what? Anyways, I know if that didn't make any sense to you. Now you know how most people feel that are trying to solve for X. Anyways, look, I have no problem with math. I was really good at math in school. I had no issues with math. I was good with, calculus, geometry, algebra, all that good stuff. But, look, I think, school, when it first was around, was basically to get people prepared for what they would deal with in life and teach them skills or teach them stuff that they would use. Math is important. Being able to count and pay bills, that's kind of important, right? Being able to read, right? Kind of important, right? I would think so. Where this gets crazy is, like in the article, they literally talk about how these people are signing up for, say, like a $2,000 loan. And you guys have seen it. How many vehicles do we see at the auction from TitleMax? Some of them are clapped out. Some of them are actually nice vehicles. And somebody probably got like a $1,500 or a $2,000 loan on this vehicle. And they know, I only have to pay $200 a week or $200 a month. But what they don't understand is that $200 that you're paying on that $2,000 loan is literally just interest. It has nothing to do with the principal. So if you're not paying extra, you never pay down the principal. And where they bait people in by telling them it's a 9% interest rate or 12.9, which in today's interest rate markets really isn't that horrible, especially for somebody that would have to put up their title for a $2,000 loan, okay? What's crazy is, these people get these loans and then they're making their $200 payment and they do it for 6 months or 8 months. And you know what the bill is still? It's like $1,900. Like they haven't paid anything towards the loan. It's literally like getting a car loan through like Santander. And I'm not crapping on Santander or Ally Bank. Let me just be very clear. But it's like getting an interest front loan that never ends. That's the thing, right? If you've ever got a car loan and you wonder why I'm paying $800 or $900 a month, shout out to all my Scat Pack guys and girls, and you're paying $800-900 a month and you don't see the balance going down, it's because the bank is like, yeah, you're an at-risk lender, borrower anyway. We're going to get all of our interest up front, and then you can start paying the principal. They literally do that. It's called a front-loaded front-loaded interest loan, all right? And Santander does it, Ally does it. I mean, even some of the major banks like Bank of America, which does some car loans, do it. And credit unions, if you have a high interest rate like 20%. And I've seen people that have $1,400 loans on Scat Packs that have a 20% interest rate through a credit union because they didn't have their credit was horrible. But the credit union's like, these are, at the time, appreciating in value, and if he doesn't make the payments, we'll just sell the car because they're a hot car, right? Anyways, Where TitleMax is messed up is, they advertise this 9% rate, but what it really is like 100 and something, 119 or 130% rate. It's insane. And what's crazy is you could literally pay that loan for years. And what I mean by that is you could literally pay $200 a month. I'm just giving an example, for like 3 years, right? For like 3 years. So you could literally pay like $6,800, $7,200 on a $2,000 loan. Yeah, that's a scam. Now, the FTC's already busted their ass. So is the CFPB, the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. I believe they paid like a $9 million fine just a year or so ago. And they had some good employees there that were trying to tell people, hey, this is not a good idea. Look, if you're in a jam and you need like $100 or $200, there's apps out there for that now. Earnin, Dave, all different types of apps that you could use. Avoid a title loan. Treat a title loan, and I'm sure TitleMax will probably be pissed for me for saying this, but treat a title loan like not only are they giving you money, but they're giving you a severe venereal disease or a severe, for my fellas, like if you're going to take a loan at TitleMax, also think like, okay, I'm going to get this loan at TitleMax, but my junk may not work. And you know what I'm talking about, right? Gray sweatpants season. You might not be able to smash your girl for the next 3 months because it just doesn't work. Would you take that loan? No, you wouldn't. You need to think about it as like the most abhorrent possible avenue to get money. It's just facts. It's just facts. So, I wanted to touch base on it. I didn't want to do a super long video on it, but it's kind of like a lesson. And you see it. I go to every time I'm at the auctions, guys, I see these cars with TitleMax branding on it. And that was somebody's car. And here's the thing. TitleMax may have already got their original loan back in interest and still repossessed their car because the loan wasn't paid off. Scumbag company. Scumbags. I know the military's already blacklisted them. That's why they don't loan. I don't think they loan to military anymore. Yeah. And there's already states that ban that shit, like North Carolina, where you guys know where I came from. In North Carolina, they do not play that shit. There is no title loans in the state of North Carolina. You can go to South Carolina and get one. You go to Virginia and get one. You're not getting one in the state of North Carolina. Not happening. So there's some states that are already banning them or kicking them out. And it's because it's just such a horrible practice, and they treat, it's beyond usury, right? It's just a scumbag business model. My opinion. I can have my opinion. I can say what I want. It's a scumbag business model. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And like I said, go read the article over on Jalpenic and see what you guys think. I don't know. I kind of agree with the sentiment of the writer. And I've said this multiple times. I think it's probably one of the worst companies you can do business with. Ever.